I'm Jill. We're both 15 years old. We live near Cologne in the west of Germany, and we make this video for the competition Me and My America.
It's a competition about the future of the German and American friendship.
And we have the topic education.
So have fun with the video.
See you!
So, and as a little disclaimer, we've never been to America before. And so we can tell you how it is there and how the people behave. And we believe it's kind of different from what we tell you in this video, at least in some parts of America. So we can just say what we think it is like, and we really hope that nobody feels insulted. Should education be free for everybody, or is it good that it's not?
We think education should be free because without education you don't get a job, and if you have a job it's good for the economy. Could a US campus culture work in Germany? What is typical in US schools and on the campus? Do you think it would work in Germany?
We don't think it will work in Germany because we believe the Americans are very deep in their school spirit. They are very proud of their schools and love their schools, and they like to go to stuff like school lunches, school barbecues, or to prom. I think prom is generally a big thing in America, and I kind of believe that it's kind of the same like our German Abi-Ball, we like to call it. So the Americans love that, at least we believe that. So, and in Germany you kind of try to avoid everything that is connected with school, because almost every German hates it to go to school and hates their school. I don't know why, but it is so. So you try to avoid everything with school that is connected with school in Germany, and in America they love school, so I don't think it will work in Germany. So our school day usually starts at 7:45 a.m. and normally ends at 1:10 p.m. But you can have lessons until 4:30 p.m. So between the lessons we usually have 10 minutes break, but between the second and third lesson, I believe, we have a 20 minutes break, and between the fourth and fifth lesson we have a 50 minutes break. And one school lesson is usually 70 minutes long. How are the schools today and how are they going to change?
So today we have overhead projectors and video projectors in most of our classrooms, and we have an online representation plan which is associated with an app where we can look if a lesson falls out or we have another teacher. So we think in the future we will work more with digital technology, for example computers, and we have everywhere a smartboard and not only in the science rooms. Is there something at American schools you really would like to have in your German schools?
Well, there are a few things. For example, in American schools, the school after elementary school is divided into middle and high school, and in Germany it's just one thing. And I would like to have it divided in middle and high school, because then the younger students can be at their own school and the more older students can at their own school, and you won't have to be around each other every day, because believe me, it can get pretty annoying with other little child. And secondly, the thing with the dress code. Usually in Germany you don't have any dress codes, but it can get pretty extreme with the clothings of some students, especially in the summer, that they wear very short pants or very short tops or something like that. So it can get pretty extreme, and I think a dress code would be a good idea that it doesn't get that extreme. And I don't know if I would like to have a school uniform, but I think it looks kind of cool if you have. But I don't think we could have a school uniform here, because it could get pretty boring if you can't wear what you want. But a positive aspect about that is that no one can be bullied for what he's wearing, because everybody wears the same. And lastly, I would like to have some subjects that they have in America. For example, in America they have things like drama classes. And I love to be on stage, and I love to be talking all the time, and I love to be role-playing and such things. And I think drama classes would also work here in Germany, and I believe I'm not the only student who would like to have that. I think Jill would also have to like that, or any other students, and I think that would be a great idea. I mean, You can have something like drama classes as an extracurricular activity, but I think it would be a good idea to have that as a real subject. Or in America there's something like lunch classes where you can make your homework at school, and that's pretty handy, so I think it would be a good idea if we would have that in Germany.
So guys, we hope you enjoyed the video
And wish us good luck for the competition. Bye!
The first question is, should education be free? And here in the US, education actually is free. The only place you have to pay for education is when you go to college, which is the school that you would go to find your career. Or you can also pay to go to a private school. And private schools are places where you have to pay to get in. It's usually separated by boys and girls, like a private school would have all boys or all girls. And the reason people usually go to private schools is because they teach religion in private schools, and in public schools they keep religion out of it. Could a US campus work in Germany, and how different are they from each other? Well, the US school day is 7 hours long, usually starts at 7:30 in the morning and ends at 2:30 in the afternoon. Each class is 45 minutes long, and we have different teachers for each subject, and we move to different classrooms for each subject. We usually have lunch in the middle of the day. We'll usually have it after our 4th or 5th class, but since there are so many kids going to a US public school, they have different lunch shifts. So some people can be going to lunch after 4th hour, and some people can be going to lunch after 5th hour, while other people are still in their classrooms. How are schools today, and how have they changed? Schooling in the US hasn't changed much at all. We basically have, well, you start out with preschool, which is when you're 4 to 5, but it's optional and you don't have to go. But then you start actual school, which is mandatory to go to, at kindergarten. And elementary school is kindergarten to 5th grade. And then you leave and you go to middle school, and it's 6th to 8th grade. And then you leave and you go to high school, which is 9th to 12th grade. And then that's when you leave and you can pay for college. Preschool, which is when you're 4 to 5, but it's optional and you don't have to go. But then you start actual school, which is mandatory to go to, at kindergarten. And elementary school is kindergarten to 5th grade. And then you leave and you go to middle school, and it's 6th to 8th grade. And then you leave and you go to high school, which is 9th to 12th grade. And then that's when you leave and you can pay for college. What are the classes like? Our classes, basically we do everything on the computers. The teachers actually lecture and teach us in class, and then we usually do our work on the computers, but in math class, we usually do everything on pen and paper because it would be difficult to learn math on a computer. Something I wish we had that you guys have in Germany is that I heard that your school is split into 2 semesters and you take like a 12-week break in between. But here in the US, we go to school for around 6 months. I'm not actually sure. And then we have a summer vacation for 2 months. And then we go right back to school at the beginning of August. So that's it.